Hi, it's G. Today we will be working for two sessions of 25 minutes. After each session, we're gonna get back together and talk a little bit. Well, I am mostly gonna do the talking. You're gonna be doing most of the listening, but feel free to reach out to me in any of my social medias to just tell me what you think about what I'm talking about, especially Instagram, because I'm a bit addicted. So I might answer to you straight away. Anyway, um, something that I would like to talk about today is the dichotomy. Am I being cringed by saying a big word? Let's say just the adversity between excellence and mental health. I always find that excellence is something that you should strive for, right? Oh, I have to go on the break. Okay, I'll be right back. Wait. Oh well, sorry about that. I'm actually currently streaming on Twitch, and I do also tomatoes like this ones, but I'm live and people can see me working at my own things. I've been procrastinating to do this podcast for so long, and this was my only time available. We're definitely gonna have a talk on how I deal with procrastination, but today is not the day. Someone might also say that I'm procrastinating the time that I will be talking about procrastination, but anyway, so today I want to talk about something that I have been struggling for a while now, which is the dichotomy. Is that even a word? I don't even know if dichotomy is a word, but I hope you do understand the meaning. I mean, like, let's say the two things that are excellence and mental health and how they relate to each other. Why am I putting these two words together? It's mostly because I feel them as something very close to each other, especially because the more I strive for excellence, the more my mental health struggles. And I'm not just talking from a point of view of like, I want to study more, I want to be better at my job. That pushes me into having more anxiety and whatsoever. I'm also talking about, I want to be a better person. So I want to wake up early in the morning. I want to go for a run and then I want to have a beautiful breakfast and then I want to have a shower. All of those things should put me in a perspective into having like a better mental health, but they're actually giving me the opposite. I find it so difficult to find a routine that is not a struggle for my brain or for my feelings in general. The more I want to be better, the more I want to do these things that are considered healthy, the more I struggle, the more unhappy I am with myself because I cannot. I cannot wake up in the morning and have a cold shower. That is just not me. Like I don't like it. Every time that I try to go back into these healthy habits, I find myself miserable. Like I do it and for 2 days I'm like, oh my God, I'm so good. And then the next days I'm like, oh, this is not, I don't like it. Why don't I like it? Why don't I like to be a good person? Why do I suck so much? What is wrong with me? And my mind starts to run. Um, how do you feel about this one? How do you feel about healthy habits? Are you also looking to find new ones? How, how do you feel considered the models that there are out there to follow? I don't know. Every time that I open Instagram and I see like a cool reel of a cool routine, I feel like, why I cannot do it? What is wrong with me? So that's why I wanted to talk about this combination, this rivalry between excellence and mental health for me. Well, this is it for the intro. I'm gonna let you work on your own stuff and then I'll come back blubbering after 25 minutes. Today I was thinking about playing some jazz music for you. I hope you will enjoy it. I'll talk to you all later. See you. How was this tomato for you? Were you productive? Have you been drinking water? If you haven't, or if you had, in any case, be mindful of how much water do you still have with you so you can go fill up your bottle of water maybe right now, or maybe get a snack. If you can stretch a little bit your legs or stand up from wherever you are, be mindful a little bit of your body. In the meantime, I'm gonna be chit chatting a little bit more about mental health and excellence. I feel like the concept of excellence, it has also been switching a little bit, changing. Oh man, this podcast is gonna make me realize that I I have struggles with words. Anyway, I feel like the concept of excellence has been changing a lot lately. Or at least at least for me, right? I feel like excellence in my mind right now is not just about career. It's not just about where I achieve, what I achieve, where do I get, and all of that, or the friends that I have. It's not about just that. It's also about how I live my life. So it starts this way of kind of weird loop where like I know that I am doing maybe good in my job, but because I'm not doing good mentally, I feel bad. And it's stupid because I know that I should never say that something is stupid because my emotions are valid. This is a really nice reference to my therapist. I hope you're hearing this. Please hear me out. As soon as my mental health is not also all right, I start to feel bad, and it starts this loop where I I don't achieve enough. I'm feeling bad. Then I feel bad because I feel bad. And then I feel bad because I feel bad because I feel bad. And then I feel bad because I don't. And it starts to get just into a rabbit hole, you know? I am trying very hard to understand that this is an issue that I have. I don't know if this resonates with you, but this is an issue that I have, that I put a lot of my self value in others people perspective. So I I want to have a life that everyone else design, like thinks as good, as healthy, as perfect. So I wanna wake up early in the morning, but I think that I wanna wake up early in the morning. I wanna go running, and I wanna have a beautiful breakfast while I read the news, and then I go yoga, and then I drink a lot of water, and then I have avocado and all of that. But then, do I really want that? Is it something that I want, or is it something that I think that I should want? You know? And that's where my mental health struggles, because that is not something that I really want. So I ask you, as I ask myself every single morning, what is it that you want? What is it that will make you happy? Without thinking about what is good for you, what is healthy for you, what do you want? What is good for you in a way of like what fulfills you? It could be staying in bed. It could be. If you're an overachiever, it definitely can be that one too. Sometimes I also think that maybe staying in bed is bad for myself, but that's my overachieving mind that is going on a rage there. So I'm gonna leave you for the next tomato right now with this question. What is it that you want to do? What is it that makes you feel happy? Not what you think should make you happy. I'll talk to you later. Bye. How was this second tomato? Did you like the music? Was it good? Well, for this last break together, I want to tell you a little bit more about me and my relationship with mental health and this craving for excellence, right? It's still something that I really, really try to achieve the excellence. I mean, I still really want to get there. And whenever I think that maybe I should stop trying to reach for it so hard, it makes me feel so bad because I feel like I'm getting lazy and I don't want to be lazy. Oh, please, I could, oh my God, for the love of God, I could never be lazy. Oh my God, I think that is one of my worst nightmare. And I came to a realization that it's because of how I was raised, right? And taking breaks is difficult, especially if they are for my mental health, especially so they're not something that can be explained, right? But as all my friends out there that are burning out like me, we know that taking breaks is very, very useful. And it's not something dumb, it's actually very productive to take breaks. Because it's like you can either go with your battery that is at 50% for the rest of the month, or maybe more than that. Just keep going, keep crashing those 50% of the battery, and just you arrive at the 2% and you just charge just a little bit, just get back to the 20%, and then you continue and then you move on. And it's like, let me do this other comparison. I think that there are two type of people that own a car, all right? You can either decide to fuel up your car enough to just do the little meters that you have to do, and then you just get back home, and then you go back into to job, and then you go to fill up the tank a little bit again, and then you go back home, and then you go back to work, and then you fill it up. But if you think about it, the time that you spend, the gas that you spend to go back to the gas station is actually gas that you're losing, that you're wasting. If you instead just filled it up as full tank, right? If you filled it up, you didn't have to waste that energy to go back to the gas station. The same way, if you always recharge yourself just a little teeny tiny enough to just get through the day, you're not doing something very productive for yourself. Because if your rest is just sleeping, your rest is just the minimum amount of hours that you need to sleep. So, like 6 hours, and then you up and you go for the entire day, and then you come back, you have 1 hour of rest, and then you sleep for 6 hours, and then you continue the rest of the day. That is not gonna be very productive for you because you're just recharging that little bit, and then you're working on a 20% battery during the day. And this is when most of the times when you will hear me giving you suggestions, all right? I'm not a guru. If you know me a little bit, you know that I suck at being productive and staying healthy and all of that. So I'm just telling you things that I should also do. And it's more like I'm trying to keep myself accountable here too. I know that these things are difficult. I'm trying hard too. So what I can give you as a tip is to take a meaningful rest. Take a very meaningful rest before burning out, before your tank goes to zero. That will help you to stay more productive, more positive during the day. That's what I found out. Even if it's difficult, it gives you anxiety to think about taking one entire day off. Still, try to take breaks. In the end, it's gonna be better for you. I hope you enjoyed working with me today. I will be putting out this kind of podcast once a week. So I'll see you next week for more working together. Or you can come on Twitch, where I usually stream almost every day. Discord if you're looking for more people to study and work with. I'll see you soon.